What's up, Amazon sellers? Time is money, and if you value your time, then speeding up your processes is so key. That is why today I've put together this video to share with you my purchasing workflow that just saves me so much time. Stay tuned, I'll share it live on a screen share with you in this video. Right, if you don't know who I am, my name is Thomas Parkinson, and I've been selling on Amazon now for 4 years, and quite simply right now I've got 2 Amazon businesses and we're doing over 7 figures in just one of them. For me, time is money, and I really like to speed up my processes, and that is why I create videos like these to help you guys learn from what I'm doing so that you too can improve your business as well. Now, if you like that kind of information, give me a big thumbs up, and hey, if you want to see more and be notified when I create more videos like this, do hit that subscribe button down below. That's just going to let you know when I release more videos that are going to really help you out in your business. But hey, enough about me. What are we going to go through today? First things first, number one, I'm going to talk about how important it is to have a purchasing workflow. And then number two, I'm going to go through actually live on screen what is my ultimate purchase workflow, and you too can learn from it and obviously implement that in your business. So let's get started. First things first, number one, how effective is it to have a purchasing workflow? Well, look, quite simply, if you are looking to grow your Amazon business and you've maybe got, say, leads coming in from a deal sheet, and perhaps maybe you've got VAs, one thing that we're always seeing is just deals coming in that we're looking to buy. Now, once we have done the deal analysis process, going through, taking those deals, should we say, from the analysis right through to purchase and recording that is just a process. But it's a boring process which we have to do, but it does take time. So managing a large number of deals coming in, converting it from potential deals to actual deals which are purchased and recorded is going to be one of the key measures of, should we say, growing an Amazon business, but also doing it efficiently is going to be super, super important. That is why having a good purchasing workflow will help you establish good systems which can help you save time and ensure that you're purchasing not only the right deals for your Amazon business, but also efficiently as well. Quick question for you guys. I'm about to share my ultimate purchasing workflow, which I've developed from problems within my business because time is money. I want to know what great systems you have in your business. Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear what you're doing as well. Let me know in the comments down below. Now, let me give you a little bit of background. If you watch any of my other videos, what you should hopefully understand is I manage 2 businesses, and actually now it's become 3. So they are Amazon UK, FastTrackFBA, and also an Amazon USA business. Now, managing 3 businesses is really challenging. And in particular, my Amazon USA business is where I am a line manager, I'm a purchasing manager. Now, as a result, I've hired, should we say, already 3 sourcing VAs just to find deals for me because I don't have the time to do that. Now, the one thing is while I do have 3 VAs finding deals for me, unfortunately, I still need to manage my time correctly, reviewing those deals that they have sourced and then obviously purchasing them one by one. Now, basically, what does this mean? It's like I've got a job, but I need to allocate between about 1 and 2 hours a day in reviewing the deals that they have found so that I can then purchase them and then obviously grow my business. Now, long story short, what does this mean? Actually, I just don't have the time and I'm really struggling and it kills me. There are times when, should we say, I don't have the time and they've found so many deals or deals are coming in from different sources, and as a result, I just don't have the time to purchase them. So what did I do? Well, quite simply, I developed this ultimate purchasing workflow to speed up what I was doing because I found it was a little bit inefficient. Now, you might be asking, how effective is this for my Amazon business? Well, quite simply, a lot. This ultimate purchasing workflow has helped me save so much time in my Amazon business and just kept the process simple, which makes it more enjoyable for me and allowed me to keep buying those quality deals that my team are purchasing, allowing me to grow my business. Why? Well, because you know what? I am the problem. I don't have enough time to do the normal deal analysis process and do the review process, and as a result, my business is suffering because of me. Now, in my Amazon business, our goal is to gain, should we say, sales, obviously profit through sales for every hour we operate. Quite simply, this is about purchasing deals that we're selling to buy and make more money. Now, how do we do that? We basically review the deals our sources are finding, and we purchase them and then get them into Amazon straight away. Okay, so before I jump into the chapter 2, which is my actual ultimate purchasing workflow, the one thing I just need to make you aware of is in my Amazon business, I use something called the FastTrackFBA Ultimate Sourcing Sheet. Now, this is a sheet that I created. It's a Google sheet which links to our own servers, our API servers, and brings back live data about Amazon, pricing, fees, etc., etc. Now, this sheet is basically a really amazing sheet that just manages all the purchases, manages listings uploading. It's about efficiency, driving processes within your business, and also supporting you in managing VA results and performance, also restocking and reorders. So if you are interested and you want to know more about the Ultimate Sourcing Sheet, I created a great video about it. And what I'll do is I'll drop a link to the video up here, and I'll drop a link to the actual website that you can actually have a look in more detail down below. Check it out. I think you might like it. Lots of people using it, and it just speeds up, saves time, because we all only have 24 hours in the day. At the end of the day, we want to focus on those hours, growing our business, not doing boring processes. That's why we're all watching this video right now. So let's carry on. So this leads me nicely on to chapter 2, my ultimate purchasing workflow. Now, what I'm going to do is talk you through not only the actual sheet, how that works, but also the systems that I've built with my team prior to this and how that works. Again, what I do is I come around to say, this is all being developed because of my problems within my Amazon USA business, where quite simply, I just don't have the time. I'm really struggling. Well, what I've done is I've created what's known as like a global purchasing email account. So specifically, this is my business email, which all of my staff can access. Let's call this, for example, purchasing@fasttrackfba.com. Now remember, all of my staff can access this email. Now with this business email, which all my VAs obviously can access and use, they can now create accounts with our suppliers, online arbitrage, all these online accounts. Now in the different online stores, they can then put in my address details, but also as well, what they can do is put the products that they like, they think we want to buy, into the baskets of those accounts. So quite simply, what I can now do is just log in because they've done it, and I can check, and obviously the products are already in the baskets with any discount codes already done. Now that speeds up the process of me having to create accounts, putting in the address details, and obviously creating the baskets. My VAs have already done this for me. They are creating baskets on our suppliers. It makes my life so much easier. Now the second thing which they do is quite simply, is I have a meeting certain times of the day, generally in the evening for them, for 1 hour. But 1 hour before that meeting, all my 3 VAs, they get together for 1 hour. They do a group call on their own, or should I say without me, and what they'll do in that group call is review each other's deals. So what they're going to do is they're going to check for bad matches, they're going to check for poor ROIs. They're just going to really do a double check to make sure that the deals that they're going to be submitting, that I'm going to be reviewing, are the best deals we can get. Now what they'll do is they'll combine all 3 VAs deals for that day into what's known as a master Excel sheet. And then all those deals which have been approved by double checking within the teams and sales, I'm then going to come across and just do a final check. Quite simply, they've already done the matching, and I can just do a very quick analysis of the actual deal itself and the fundamentals during our 1 hour call and build that purchasing workflow. Now, like I said, this information, so these double checked deals now go into what's known as the first part of my pre-buy ultimate sourcing sheet. So it's like a step before the USS. Now what I then do is in that call with them, I will quickly skim through all the deals, do the analysis. I'm pretty happy, and just confirm or quantify how many I want to buy. There's previous videos I've done where I can do the analysis process very, very quickly. Now after my 1 hour call, once I've done the deal analysis with them and I've batched all the products I want to buy, what I will do is I will take that list of products and I will simply just go into every single one of those products, log in, click buy, and then enter my card details and obviously purchase the items and record the actual purchase number. So then what I'll do is once I've purchased everything, I will then quite simply just copy that information from the pre-buy sheet onto my USS, and I'm following the USS process, which I'll show you, and we're done. At a fundamental level, what am I trying to do? I'm trying to batch the work that I'm doing. Number one, my team have pre-reviewed it before I get it. I then batch the deal analysis process in one very quick go. Number 2, I will then go through and just purchase it all very quickly. And then number 3, I will copy that information from my pre-buy sheet onto the USS and obviously then upload it to Amazon. And then in addition to that, add it onto my prep center sheet, which then means I am done for the day. Super simple, super fast, and very, very efficient. Now, what I will say is I'll drop a link down below to my pre-purchase ultimate sourcing sheet. So if you want to copy this, you can literally take a copy of that. It's just going to help you out in speeding up using the ultimate sourcing sheet and help you in these workflows. Now, let's jump on the computer, and what I'm going to do is just walk you through the entire process and talk it through and show you how it all works. Let's jump on now. Right, okay, so this is a demo example of the pre-buy USS sheet. Now, I've just kind of put 2 examples in here to show you because obviously what I don't want to do is share all my deals with everyone. So let's just jump in. So quite simply, I've got 2 tabs and I use this sheet beforehand. So remember, prior to this, what happens? Well, my VAs, they go through all the deals and they basically combine them and then they put them on this sheet. So you can see here like mark, the date, the ASIN, for example, buy, sell, all the information, etc., etc. And then we've got reviewer and any feedback at all. So quite simply, what I want my team to do is to remove all bad deals, bad matches, anything. We're looking for, should we say, certainty and that these are actually going to be, generally speaking, I want to make sure they're good. The listings are perfect, they are actually the same product, and the deals are pretty good. So if they've got an option, I'm happy to review it. But quite simply, I just want to make sure the listings are correct and they're good deals on here, so I'm going to do a check. So they put this in their format, not a problem. And what I do is I have another tab which pulls in that information into the format that I need for the ultimate sourcing sheet. Now, quite simply, the first bit is, again, we've got the information right here, and I've created what's known as the SAS link. So for me and my business, I'm using SAS in the USA, and I really like it. That's Seller AMP, and SAS stands for Sourcing Analysis Simplified. But if I click on this link, where it's got, should we say right now, it's got the buy price and the sell price automatically put into the URL, which SAS will detect, pick up, and then complete the tool. It just makes my life so much easier. You can see here, up here, it's got the information, it's got the SAS cost price and the SAS sell price. Now what's going to happen is SAS is going to load up. And what it's going to do is quite simply just put in that information that is in the URL. And again, that is going to be the product that my VAs found with the buy and sell price in. Now, the thing which I will just add to this, my VAs do go because they're creating the accounts, they will go all the way through to checkout to make sure that the buy price includes shipping. So again, I'm getting a really accurate number. Now, quite simply, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use SAS to do my analysis. So again, all the checks, eligibility to sell, hazmat, profit and ROI, and then I can really skim down, looking at my sell price, and I'm happy with the profit. Come down to keeper and say, do I feel quite confident? 24, they're saying sell price here. 24 on the is a good price historically. Recently, it's gone up, so I'm pretty happy with that. And the new seller count hasn't gone crazy. So I'm happy with the information they put in. The analysis is good. I can then scroll down and I've got an idea of 37 sales per day and 1 seller, and he's only got 1 stock. So I'll probably quite die big. Let's call it 20 items. So what I do, jump back to my demo sheet, come into the buy quantity, and I'll just put in 20. Very, very simple. And I would just go through all my deals like that. And what I generally do is have a quick look at the product itself and have just a quick analysis of, do I think it's the same product? Do I need to do another triple check? But remember, my team have already double checked the actual listing to make sure they are a match. Now, the one thing which I'll also add is right here, what I'll do is I'll go through that deal analysis all the time. But what I've also done here, just on my total column, is I've done my buy quantity multiplied by the buy price. So I get an idea of how much I'm spending. So say, for example, I'd do that. I'd be like, here, I want to buy 10 of them and I want to buy 20 of them. Very, very simple. Now, I do that for all the deals that my VAs have done, and if I don't like one, I simply just put in 0. Very simple. Now, once I've done that, I'll go through all the deals live with my VAs, and I've done that batch deal review process. Now it's time to go through and purchase them. So stage 1 is a batch deal review process. Stage 2 is now the purchase. So I'll drop off the call my VAs, I no longer need to be here, and all I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of hover over to the right, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to click onto the product itself. I'm going to load up into the supplier listing. I'm just going to log into that product with my purchasing email and username, and then I can see the cart, and there's already going to be items in the cart, and I might just need to tweak them. Now, once I go through that process, I'm just literally going to add in my card details, check everything quickly, very simple, and I'm going to check that total price versus this total here to say, is that the right amount? And I'm pretty happy with that. So like if I'm setting $198, obviously I'd expect to see the total cart price about $198. And then once I'm happy, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click purchase. I'm going to get the order number and I'm going to drop the order number in here. Let's call, for example, the order now is 12345. There you go. That is the order reference number for this product. And I'm going to go through every single one of these products that I like. And I'm just going to click on the supplier, remember the buy price, go through the purchase, get the order number for the purchase and drop it in here. This is pre-purchasing, but I'm doing it in bulk. So I've done the review section. Now I'm doing the purchasing in bulk and doing batches of it. And once I've done that, I'm really happy. And then finally, what do I do? So let's just imagine right now, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we've got this one and we've bought 10. Now, once I'm happy, what I'm going to do is I'm going to load up my USS sheet. And again, the USS sheet is an amazing tool which just brings all the information together. So we've got things like product name, ASINs, category. The green section is about the deal. We've got the blue section is about the actual purchase itself. And you can see we've got the gray section, which is where the information gets pulled through from the API. And then in addition to that, we have tracking information about how we sourced it, who found the deal, do we want to add it to listings uploader, etc., etc. We've got information about managing the delivery of the product. It's going to help you out there. And then finally, if we're doing repricer and also fee information, it's just really simple. And that integrates into the rest of the sheet. Now, what I'm going to do is scroll down. Obviously, yesterday I was using the sheet, so I'll scroll all the way down. And what I will do is I'll just remove all the previous uploads that I made. So I'm going to remove these yeses because I did that yesterday. So it's all blank now. And what I'm going to do is come in, find a new line, go back to my purchase or my demo sheet. I'm going to take the name, copy that all in the green section. Right mouse click, copy. I'll come back to the master sheet and I'll do right mouse click here, paste special, values only. That's going to chop the data in. And then I'll also come back to my demo sheet and go to the right hand side. And again, I'm just going to get all this information here on the purchase, copy that. It's already pre-filled out for me. And I'll go back onto the right hand side of my ultimate sourcing sheet. And then again, paste special, and I'm going to paste values only. Now that will just fill it all out for me, copying the information from my VAs over to my pre-purchase sheet, and then again, copying that information into my ultimate sourcing sheet. And it allows it to be really simple. Now, once I've done that, obviously batches, now I'm in the USS batch. So step 3, quite simply, once I've copied it over, I'm just going to go through the standard process. I'll go to my dashboard. I will literally click on Fetch Amazon data. That is going to run the script, which connects to our API to go get the right fee information. So it's going to give me information that I need to know what's going on. Once I've done that, I can see right here, go to my prep sheet, and those 2 products I've now just purchased are on this prep sheet. And what I can do here is take those 2 products, copy that, and then copy them over to my prep sheet, and obviously save that. And that's going to be in the right format. Why? Because our support team on the USS have created that in the exact format that we needed for the prep sheet, and it's integrated into USS to make it super simple to go copy, paste, again, saving time. And then finally, what I'm going to get also as well right here is a listings loader sheet. Again, those 2 products I've just added in, I can now do 2, 5, 100, doesn't matter. I can download that, upload it to Amazon, and they are going to automatically now add into my Amazon Seller Central inventory. And I don't have to worry about going through the whole individual hazmat check, etc., etc. It's just going to speed up my process and save me time because, my God, time is money. Now, what I will say is quite simply, that is the process I go through. What am I doing? I am batching the work to make it as efficient as possible, and I'm using my team to help me save time. Number 1, they're reviewing the deals, they're double checking themselves, they then come through the deal process with me, and I'm using the pre-purchasing workflow with the dynamically created SaaS links that I can quickly load up the product, do a very quick analysis and understand how many I want to buy. Once I've done that and I'm really happy, I will then go through to the actual purchasing batch process, which is I'll go back to all supplier listings or supplier products, log in, go straight through to checkout, add my card details purchase, grab that purchase number, put it into my sheet. Once I've done all of them, I will then copy the first half and the second half into the ultimate sourcing sheet, update the API, update my prep center sheet in the copy and paste, and also upload my products to Amazon. And you know what? That is super, super efficient, and it's saving me so much time and speeding up my processes. Now, what I will say is that constructing a good purchasing workflow is challenging. My God, I've seen this, it's taken me time. But more than that, you should have a good cash flow in your business to help you facilitate buying more deals. And what I'm going to say is I'll drop a video around here about how to manage your cash flow in your Amazon business. Watch that, it's really going to help you out. Now, hopefully you found this video useful and it's going to help you. Give me a big thumbs up, and hey, let me know in the comments down below if you've got any questions about it, or maybe you want to do a variation on it. But if you want to see more videos like this, do hit that subscribe button down below. But from me, Thomas Parkinson, and FastTrackFBA, thank you very much.